Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode. On today's episode, we will be drafting our basic pattern. This is used and it is one of the foundational pattern needed in styling other designs. So what are materials needed? We need our pattern paper, our tape rule, either pen or marker. Most times I make use of a pen, so I'm just trying to make it visible. That's why I'm making use of my pen today. And then we have our curves here, set square, and then our ruler. So what are the measurements needed? We need our bust. The bust for today's example will be size 35. The bust will be 35 inches. The waist will be 28 inches. The hip will be 38 inches. I'll be needing a shoulder measurement. Our shoulder measurement will be 14. I'll be needing full front length. My full front length will be 16, and I'll be needing nape to waist, which is 14.5. I'm going to drop a link below, and it's going to show us how to take body measurement. If you're interested, you can click on the link below. So let's begin. We'll first of all begin by drawing our top line. You measure 2 inches downward from the edge of a paper. You measure 2 inches. That's for the top line. 2 inches. So these are our top line. So the next thing is we measure our full front length. As the name implies, full front. So this is for the front, while this is for the back. So let's measure our full front length. You place your tape rule, measure our full front length. You place your tape rule on your top line, and then you measure 16. This is 16. You measure 16. If you notice, the full front length will be longer than the back. Even with the measurement, it's quite obvious that it will be longer than the back. So it shows it will have a bust that. So this is our full front length, 16. And then you measure for the back too. You place your tape rule, and you measure 14.5. So from your shoulder, you measure 14.5 for the back, and then you measure 16 for the front. And measure our bust point. For this person's measurement, the bust point is 10. So you measure bust point 10. So to get our armhole depth, there's a formula to use for that. The bust measurement, the bust circumference 35 divided by 6. Whatever you get, So whatever it gives you, you measure it. So this is our armhole depth for the front. Okay, now and we said our shoulder is 14, so 14 divided by 2, that's 7. So you measure 7. Measure 7 for the front. Square it down. Square down your measurement. 7. This is the front part, and we said that for the front shoulder slope you come down by 1.5. You place your tape on your top line, and then you measure 1.5. You come down by 1.5. On your armhole depth line, you measure your bust circumference. You divide your bust circumference by 4. 35 divided by 4, you have 8.75. So this is our 8.75 here. So on your armhole depth, you go up by 2 inches. You mark. I hope you all can see. You go up by 2 inches, you mark, and then you taper in 7.5. This is to reduce the armhole gaping. If you do it this way, it won't gape. Our neck width. So I have a formula for that too. 35 divided by 16 plus 0.5 is going to give me 2.675. So you have to measure 6.275 here. That's for the width, neck width. And for the neck depth, you had 0.325 to your neck width to get your neck depth, which is 3.000. So that's 3. Let me repeat that. For us to get our neck width, you divide your bust circumference divided by 16 plus 0.5. You get your neck width. And for your neck depth, you had 0.325 to hit to your neck width, so you have your neck depth. So you have 3 inches there. 3 inches there. Believe me, it is very, very easy to know, and it is easy to do. It only takes consistency. So now we have our neck width and depth. So connecting our neck point to our shoulder slope, and then you connect these lines together, 1, 2, 3 together using our armhole curve. Place it here. You make sure those 3 points meet, points together. You connect the points together. Now we have our armhole, and then you connect your neck using your armhole curve. This is our neck. So let's measure our waist. Our waist is 28. 28 divided by 4, that's 7. 7 plus 1 inch for that, that's 8. So you measure 8. And you connect this together. It is forming our half scale basic block gradually. So we have our bust pan. For this person, the bust pan is 7. You divide the bust pan by 2. 7 divided by 2, we have 3.5. So we have 3.5 here. Remember, this is our bust point. You measure 3.5. Then you connect the lines together. Inch here, 0.5 inch here, then you connect. I usually come down from my bust point. I don't connect directly to my bust point. So I will advise you do the same. I come down by 0.5. So 0.5. So I connect it to the dart leg. So this is for the front. This is for the front part. So let's move to the back part. It is the same way we did for the front. We are doing the same way for the back. Our shoulder measurements. So our shoulder is 14. 14 divided by 2, we have 7. So you measure 7 here. Square down. Square it down. So 1 inch. We've gotten our neck width to be 2.675. So you put our neck width here. And our back neck depth is 1 inch. So you connect this together. You connect your neck point to the shoulder slope, and this is what you get. Connect the neck. So you measure your bust circumference. You divide your bust circumference by 4. That is 35 divided by 4. We have 8.75. 0.75. On our shoulder length, on our armhole length, we divide by 2. You divide the armhole length by 2, and you have. Divide the armhole length by 2. So you taper in 0.5. You connect these 3 lines together, these 3 points together. 1, 2, 3. Using your armhole curve. So for the waist, our waist is 28. 28 divided by 4, that's 7, plus 1 inch, that's 8. And we said 1 inch is for the dart. So you connect this to the bust measurement. to nape is 7, and 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 bust point. .5 on both sides, and you connect to this. Connect to both that legs. So this is our back. You write your center back, and then this is our side back. Side front, center front, CF. Realize that the back side is shorter than the front. It's because we've not taken the bust dart. So now we are going to take the bust dart. So let me take us back to our measurement. You know, we said the full front length is 16, and we said our nape to waist is what? Is 14.5, 1.5. So it is the 1.5 inches we have to take out now from this. So from your bust point line, you measure 1.5. You measure 1.5 from your bust point line. You measure 1.5. You connect it to your bust point. This is a tracing wheel. You fold your paper this way to get the balance. Fold your paper this way. The effect of doing this is when you are joining this bust dart together, so it can balance that part up. That's the essence of doing this. So it won't be short. See? So this is our half scale bodies. I hope you all understand, and thank you for joining today's class. Another thing is, always remember to label your pattern. Always remember to label your pattern, so it will be easy for